Welcome to game number 6 of DeMuslim versus Vortix in this SteelSeries Prime Cup. We've got DeMuslim playing as the Rus versus Vortix's English. You see him starting off actually by training a scout. Now, DeMuslim did lose the previous game, and it is currently match point for Vortix. He is up 3-2 in this series. So, Vortix is looking to win this championship if he is able to pull out a victory here in this game. But we do have DeMuslim playing as the Rus, and you guys all know Rus is probably the strongest right now. You know the build order he's going to do, and of course he had to face this in round 1. So we'll see what happens here. Now we have Vortix coming straight across to kill his opponent's deer. Smart move to deny those gold bounty. Actually, does look like DeMuslim skipped this. This could be this actually could be really, really big. If he can grab both of these hunts, I mean, DeMuslim hasn't got any of them yet. And if he gets this one too, oh my gosh, this could be giant for denying the gold of the Rus. Okay, so right now we have DeMuslim coming out trying to find some deer. He has not found anything yet. Oh my gosh, this is giant. Vortix has taken 2 complete hunts from the other side of the map, and has he found this one yet? He hasn't found it yet. He's finding these wolves, but working to deny that bounty. Typically, Rus can get to that tier 2 bounty very, very early, but not if he doesn't get all these deer. He hasn't found any of them yet. Oh my gosh, this is a big moment. There we go, picking up a 3rd entire hunt. Meanwhile, I don't know if I've ever seen this. Rus player hasn't found a single hunt yet. I mean, if you're DeMuslim's got to be like, what is going on here? He needs to win this game in order to stay in this championship, and this is a critical part. Not finding these hunts, he needs the gold to age up for 1 because Rus doesn't gather gold for the mining camp. They just use the hunts. I think he'll still get that, but the bounty is what's going to really be in question. This could be a complete cleanup. There's only 1 more hunt left. I've never seen this happen. Oh man, DeMuslim might be just exhausted. Vortix being up on him. He's up in the series right now. I mean, all these players, I'd said stamina could be a factor. And right now, DeMuslim either hasn't studied this map enough or just made some misplays in his scouting, and he has not gotten any of those deer, and is going to be very upset when he discovers 3 dead hunts. And honestly, I think DeMuslim's going to get this last one. I'm sorry, Vortix. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. This is how the end of the championship of this whole thing's like. I mean, this doesn't mean the game's over, but holy cow. DeMuslim lost all 4 of those hunts. That is crazy. That is really, really big. Okay, enough of that. You guys know where it lays. DeMuslim has to play the hand that he has been dealt, or the hand that he picked. I don't know. Making the golden gate here right now. Vortix must be extremely happy having this. Now, some say that English might be one of the counters for Rus because they're very they're longbow heavy, which are typically you want to make archers against those those horse cav. So we will see whatever they go, cav archers, horse cav. Jeez, see, I'm fatigued too. So we'll see how this goes. I'd imagine we'll have some longbow pressure here very, very soon. Let's see what the pressure points he could face. So they have gold here. Without being able to get all those hunts in, he is significantly down on gold. Yes, he will do some trading here, but he might actually have to mine this, which longbows can come up and deny. Berry bush is down front. He does have some sheep. He's going to go for some professional scouts here. Oh my gosh. This is another thing I didn't think about. He doesn't even have enough gold right now to research professional scouts. He traded for it. Okay. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, so the longbows will be coming out very momentarily, and obviously DeMuslim's going to be going to try to pick up those hunts. Let's see if he gets them here in this next stage. I can only imagine the reaction to Muslim as he finds each slaughtered hunt. I mean, Vortix even trying to pick up the wolves out here. I think he will get these wolves and those. I guess those. He has these sheep. That'll be a nice pickup for him. I think a classic longbow ram push could be really, really strong here, and especially like, I mean, I can't say, I don't know if it's luck or skill, but Vortix denying that much gold from his opponent is just going to make him that much slower to age up, and could be the edge he needs to pull off a successful longbow push here. Can we hear chat say, Strelbora? Is that dramatic enough? Okay. So those longbows moving on out. Oh, you hear him yell, Strelbora! Okay, so Vortix definitely in a position to possibly clinch this tournament if he can get a victory here. But DeMuslim, he ain't over yet. So prepare yourselves. We see 2 stables right now. I think he's going to have to mount a defense here. Longbows coming up there on the wood line of DeMuslim. And that is going to stop. He's able to still get knights though, but where's gold? He only has access to food here, really. He can move over to this wood line, I guess. But yeah, these longbows are going to be a big issue for DeMuslim. Now, you see that Vortix has built the outpost. He will have this network of castles benefit right now. So it'll give his archers a plus 25% increased attack speed when they're in the aura of the tower, which you'll see here once this is built. It stretches all the way out to here. Okay, we have a barracks on the front line too, so he can either put spears in there or he can do man-at-arms. The other one, I think spears probably be the move. Now, DeMuslim going double royal, not royal knight, early knight. So I think he knew he's behind. He knew his longbow rush is coming. He is adapted. You don't see a lot of his players even try to do this, but he knows he's going to need something to deal with these longbows, and knights will be a good option. Let's see if it's enough. Okay, now Vortix sees that there is double stable, so he knows what's out there. You see him actually pulling back. He knows that there's knights on the way, so he needs to be careful. Also, Vortix could just age behind this while Muslim's trying to react, spending all of his res. Like, the power in Rus is that crazy fast castle, you know, if he's able to deny that, that's going to help him a lot. Now, look at all these deer coming in right now. Has Vortix gone for no professional scouts himself? Of course, he's got the blacksmith coming down. Probably see the +1 pierce first, and then the probably some siege engineering, possibly. Okay, longbow's looking to get a kill. Let's see if they get one. No, not quite. Chat's having a lot of fun with all the English voice lines there. Okay, so man, what do you guys think, Chad? Is DeMuslim going to be able to get out of this one? He has some knights. I mean, this looks good. He's got his wooden fortress. I mean, Rus is strong. That just the fast castle thing is just like the crazy strategy. There's still a strong civilization even without that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Losing those deer certainly hurt. Deembu comeback is real. I think Vortix is well aware of how much trouble he could be in if those knights press right now without a lot of spears. So he's going to upgrade. Oh, did he already? Okay, he does have his spearman, a hardened spearman. The Muslim has a lot of these scouts. He's going to go out. He's grabbing this deer. He's going to bring like this all the way home. That's nice for him. And then the scouts can get in the battle tanking with those early knights. But here we go. We got a ram. Could it be an English longbow ram push to end the SteelSeries Prime Cup? Wouldn't that be? That's kind of like exactly how all of the betas and Age of Empires started, would be exactly how this tournament ends, right? This is the first strategy, the first one in the playbook, right? The longbow push. Here we go, baby. Now, ram push is definitely not as scary as it used to be because the talent center can retarget, which changes the whole ball game. Rams also are slower and have less HP. So things to note. Okay, going for that house right away. Now let's look at the Muslims. Oh my gosh, this could actually be a problem because he's going to be housed. Look at this. He's going to be housed after he loses this. So he's going to drop one down. Now he's building 2 houses. So yeah, he knows. He knows. So reacts. He's good. He does the house, but he's got him on the back line. He's fine. Hey, that's my house. Someone's hollering off in the distance. I think it's the scouts bringing back all that food. Okay, we got spears. We got longbows. They're going for more houses right now. Looks like maybe villagers looking to get some get their torches out. No, they're just going to repair the house. Longbows say nope. Down goes 1 villager. What's the villager count right now? 35 for Vortix, 36 for DeMuslim right now. But now that'll be tied up. Villager count. Another villager goes down. And working on that wooden fortress. Definitely want to get that out of the way. Boy, oh boy. Let's see. We got 2 stables, 2 archery ranges. I feel like DeMuslim's going to be okay. This is going to be, I mean, that's a lot of scouts. It's a lot of knights and a lot of archers to neutralize the spearmen. I think he's going to be in a good spot here. Villagers charging out on the rams. Vortix sees it coming, and he is trying to kite back. Villagers throwing that fire, and down goes the ram, but losing villagers along the way. And could that be enough? When I mean, we just see right there 3 villagers dying. Look at the villager count, 34 for DeMuslim versus 37 of Vortix. So at the end of the day, he lost a ram, but getting villagers, that's way more valuable. He's going to need a lot more longbows and spears, though, I feel like, if he's going to hold off this push. I think DeMuslim's going to go for the flank. But the tower is going to see it, so Vortix is going to know it's coming. He might not, maybe didn't even know that tower was there, but he knows it. He knows it's coming. And fighting on the tower is good for him. DeMuslim, I think he realized that. He's like, I'm not so sure about this. In comes another ram. DeMuslim's army is looking impressive right now, though. But we'll see how the kiting goes. Knight taking damage from those longbows. 1 knight goes down for free. Spearman getting slicing those horsemen, getting his archers. He's trying to take out the spears because then the horses, the cavalry can just finish up the longbows. Trying to stay, look at him. He's trying to stay away from the spears the best he can, but also trying to kill him. But the archer count slowly going down. But at the same time, the spears going down. Who's going to win this fight? I think this is going to be DeMuslim's fight. Possibly. Possibly, but man, this spearman really doing a lot of damage to that cavalry. You got to also account for 3 of those are scouts, so they're not doing much damage here. There we go. So now DeMuslim, no spears in his way, bringing those knights up, getting up on those longbows, but longbows continue to kite. So much micro from these players, and I do think Vortix might hold on here. At the very least, getting plenty of value, taking out all of the archers with just, 3 knights right now. I think Vortix is going to hold this. Wow. I think if DeMuslim had waited for Vortix to push in and maybe get a flank, it could have been stronger than to fight underneath this, underneath the tower and with reinforcing spears. But look at that. DeMuslim put a lot into that. Throwing down now a blacksmith. He's got no army. He's got a few archers right now. And rams are on the way. Yeah, and another thing to consider, Demu is behind in villager population. Vortix has got 41. Demu has 40. Wait, has Vortix been not training villagers? Has he been pooling villagers? It's a very StarCraft move. I think he has been pooling villagers. Very interesting. He's not into town center. No. Very interesting. Okay, or he's just straight up missed them, which I doubt. I bet it's purposeful. So where you would think Vortix would be way high in the villager count right now, he is not. But he did just scout this mine out there. And we'll see if Vortix decides to go out and harass that more. Longbows coming in with the rams. Let's see what happens. Ram's going to be taking out that hunting cabin very quickly. Now that's gold generation. He will be losing. Well, they might go to the fortress first. Let's see. Honestly, I think it could have been worth just to kill that hunting cabin really quickly, just to clear up the space, but oh well. Longbow's taking some shots at those villagers. 1 goes down. What's going on up here? Just knights and archers positioning. This still could be anyone's game, to be honest, but these rams looking strong, moving on in. I think DeMuslim has plenty of houses at the moment. Honestly, this would be a valuable thing to take out, because that's free gold he has at the moment. And here come the villagers! A big charge right now from Demo. We've got archers and knights charging the infantry, while the villagers are going to be annihilating those rams. So yet another ram push is going to be stopped right now for DeMuslim. And those knights doing really well against those longbows, as you can see there. Trying to get those archers in range to pick off the spears. Lots of micro. You don't want knights making contact with spears if you're a DeMuslim situation. And you need those archers to stay alive in order to take out the spears. And, man, Vortix has just been microing. I mean, it's just been flawless, this game. But there we go. It does look like DeMuslim's starting to push the advantage here with knights. But the spearmen come in. They get a little pokey poke in. But those rest of those archers now going down. So the spearmen will not have any counter. But the knights' numbers are high. And it does look like this will be a cleanup. Is this enough for Vortix to win the game? Possibly. I'm sorry, DeMuslim. That will be the question here. As he has stopped the longbow. I mean, the hardest part is killing that initial longbow critical mass. And he's done that, has these knights up. He's got his eco established. I mean, DeMuslim, you back him in the corner. He's just going to fight 10 times harder. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, taps out. Oh my gosh. I mean, I really thought for a second there that this was going to be the end of DeMuslim. But... backed in the corner, did not back down, and that is GG, tying up the series. It is now 3-3. There's a total of 7 games, so that means this championship is going to come down to the very final game. And we'll have to see what civs they choose. I'm sure we know already from what they have already chosen, but I can't remember. So we'll see here in a second. Hope you've enjoyed this round of the SteelSeries Prime Cup, brought to you by FitzBro, and we will see you guys in the very final match.